let's talk about a topic that I want to carefully touch on because it can be very sensitive. Let's talk about when you are the woman that nobody picks and somebody finally picks you. Now, I'm not going to specify what that looks like or what that type of woman might act like because it's going to be different for different people. So when I was younger, I was scrawny, gangly, no curves, middle class, just kind of average, and I was really nerdy, and I really wasn't on anybody's radar. I was really quiet and to myself. I was picked on a lot growing up, and having boyfriends. I mean, I had like a few every now and then. Let me be honest. I had one, but he was just trying to sleep with me, so that didn't last. Another guy from a different school, but that wound up not working out. I was a nerd. So, when I turned about 19 years old, I got a job at a jewelry store back in 2003. And my ex-husband got me hired because he thought I was cute and he wanted to try to talk to me. Now, little did I know, I had never heard of him because I was an introvert. I kept to myself. I really didn't do anything or go anywhere. But he was one of the most popular, handsome, charismatic, most sought after guys in our little small town that we lived in. And once I learned that, I was like, oh my gosh, I wonder why he would pick me. He would always make comments about how innocent that he thought that I was. And I didn't realize it at the time, but he was basically just telling me that I was really gullible and easy to take advantage of. Long story short, those of you who've been following my content, he wound up being an abuser and all that stuff. I left him in 2008, blah, blah, blah. And I say all that to say this. I couldn't see it then, but, years later, I finally saw it. When you are not used to getting male attention and you are undesirable to men, when you finally are on someone's radar, when somebody finally chooses you, if you are not careful, you'll develop this mindset of, wow, this is never going to happen to me again. I better hold on to this guy for dear life, and it'll cause you to, you'll see the red flags. You'll feel that something's off. Maybe you won't quite know specific red flags like I did at that age, but you'll feel like this isn't right. But you'll be like, oh, well, at least I have a boyfriend. At least I have a husband. Nobody's ever going to want me. Nobody's ever going to like me again. So, this is the best I can do. And you will allow so much cheating, abuse, just like I did back then, because I thought that nobody would ever want me again, because prior to that, nobody wanted me in the first place. At least, nobody would admit it. I just wasn't popular enough, to be like shown in public by anyway, that's a whole nother thing. So those that get it. And like I said, I'm not going to put a specific look on it or, personality. Like I said, for me, it was scrawny little skinny girl, that dressed dorkishly, the introvert. So, I really wasn't like the hottest girl in school. I feel stupid saying that now, but I wasn't, like desirable, at least not to, anybody who would admit that. There were moments with guys where, I knew they liked me, but they would never like publicly walk down the hallways of the school with me. But anyway, when you are what is considered undesirable, if you don't have self-esteem, good self-esteem, if you don't educate yourself on things to look out for, if you are desperate just for somebody to like you, you will wind up in a situation where you will be with a man who will take advantage of you. He will know that he can take advantage of you, because he will be able to smell from a mile away your desperation to be with someone, anyone. And they will take that and they will run with it. They will make your life a living hell. And I have witnessed this in so many women who have low self-esteem. They post things that just show how much they have low self-esteem. They talk about how they are lonely and sad and nobody wants them. And then as soon as they get a man, because of the fact that I think it's autism, Maybe it's past trauma and that has caused hypervigilance. But I have like really good pattern recognition. It's a blessing and a curse. So I could see a picture that somebody takes with someone or video and see how they interact. And I'm really good at predicting if they're in a healthy relationship or not. So I see them posting with their new man, matching pajamas. I see them interact. I see the video. I see the guy, and I'm just like, yeah, no. It sooner or later we'll get a breakup announcement. Something's gonna happen. This is not gonna work out, because I can see myself in that situation and what it looked like then. So if you are considered, or if you feel like you're not desired by men, you need to be on high alert. Because like I said, if you're not careful, the first guy that shows you any kind of attention, you will latch on to that man like a fucking, I don't know, why can't I think of an analogy? Like white on rice, I guess. I don't know. And it will be hard for you to let go of that relationship, because you will never want to feel lonely again. You do not want to be the single woman again. You like the feeling of posting you guys pictures on social media and the social currency and validation of people saying, "Oh, you guys look cute together." And you'll like the likes and the comments and the attention that you're getting when otherwise you really didn't get any attention. So just those that get it, get it. Be mindful of that. Now, once I learned and went to therapy and got my confidence up and got my shit together, I became hot shit. I am hot shit right now. And I want you guys to do the work. Have your life and your actions match your words. Don't just say you're hot shit and your life's in fucking shambles, okay? And you're not doing anything to better yourself. But encompass and fully be hot shit, okay? The seed is there. Water it. Walk in it. Don't let no stupid ass man come in your life and take advantage of you. You're not desperate. It might take you longer than everybody else. You might be lonely for a while. Volunteer somewhere. Focus that loneliness on someone else that actually wants it. A homeless shelter, a domestic violence shelter. Volunteer for a children's football league or something. I don't know. But you will exacerbate feeling lonely if you sit around crying about the fact that you're lonely and focusing on that all the time. Anyway, I hope this video helps somebody. It's a really specific topic to talk about, but I feel like it's important to talk about it. So I hope this helps somebody.